Hi everybody, it's Kahmora Hall, the Mackie doll from season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Today I'm going to be recreating my entrance look and sharing my glamorous beauty tips to show you how to go from this to this. Is there gonna be like a filter or something? Alright, so I am notorious for taking forever to do my makeup, so I hope y'all ready for this 3-part mini-series of a makeup tutorial. I'm probably gonna have to pay the overtime for the camera crew, I am so sorry. With that being said, let's get straight into it. First step is primer. Primer is basically just a barrier between your skin and the foundation, and it also helps the foundation glide across your skin much better. So really rub it in anywhere you're gonna put foundation on. 30 seconds in, I'm already showing my shoulders. I like to start with my eyes first. Do a light coat of foundation on my eye. Then I'm gonna take my makeup sponge and just lightly blend that and really get into the crevices. I also shave my eyebrows off just to save time, so you're welcome. I'm gonna take my angled brush, contour cream color, and kind of like sketch out where I want my eye crease to be. Like right here is kind of good. And when you're doing your crease, you want to keep it circular and round. It's a lot more feminine shape and it really opens up the eyes. And this is also like a really good trick if you're a beginner in drag as well. See, now you can kind of see like where exactly I want my shape to be and how big I want it. Okay, now do the other eye. Okay, so now I have the rough draft of my eye crease. So now I'm gonna set it with powder. So I'm just gonna start the outer corner of my eye and then blend it inward. And I really like to focus like the smoky shadowiness of it like at the corner of the eye. This is why it takes forever. I think I spent like months in my room just trying to practice my makeup before I even made a public appearance. A lot of newer queens are just so excited about doing drag that they just want to like be out in public right away. But no, you need to stay at home and practice. So this looks pretty good to me. Remember, we're still kind of in like the rough draft phase. So I've set my crease. So now what I'm gonna do is, I guess what we call cut the crease. So I'm gonna take like a flat brush like this and my white concealer. And now I'm gonna clean up like the inside of the lid. You wanna keep it like circular and round. I really wanna try my best to make this as even as possible, but just like your eyebrows, these do not have to be twins, just sisters. All right, good enough. So now that we kind of cut the crease, we're gonna set it with eyeshadow. I am setting my lid with this rose gold eyeshadow. Oh, I forgot to blend out the lid a bit. So let me do that first. So let's just blend this white concealer out a little bit. Good thing I remembered. Okay, so let's go back to setting the lid with eyeshadow. So I like to leave like this little pocket kind of empty. So you want to leave that little like kind of crescent moon. And then do the other eye. I'm already feeling the fantasy. Oh my God, okay. So again, we're gonna leave like this little pocket in the inner corner without any eyeshadow. So that little like pocket that we left, we're gonna take like an off-white eyeshadow and go in and set that. Yes. And then we're gonna take that brush that we used earlier to kind of set the crease. And we're gonna go back to the corner of the eye and kind of smoke it back in. I always do a smoky eye because my drag mother told me it would look best on me. Mother truly knows best. So now we're gonna make it even more smokier. We're gonna take a little bit of the black eyeshadow and we're gonna put it just in this corner right here and bump that smokiness. And you just wanna put a little bit at a time because if you put too much, it's really hard to blend out. Then you're gonna take a fluffy brush like this and you just smoke it out and blend it. Key word for this makeup tutorial is blend. And then we're gonna add the black on the bottom waterline. Take my other angled brush. Do a little at a time to get really smoky. Blend it into the brown that we applied beforehand. Oh my God, I'm feeling it. Okay, I'm so excited. So normally I like to do like a black eyeliner pencil to do my waterline, but for sake of time, I'm just gonna do eyeshadow. All right, let's just take a look. Let's sit back and see where we're at. Okay. All right, so next, eyebrows. Now ideally, like your eyebrow should start where your nostril is. It's gonna start somewhere like right here. So I like shave my eyebrows off. The makeup application, I feel like it's so much smoother. And you know, honestly, I look kind of good without eyebrows. I'm just gonna fill this in. And then we're gonna set it with shadow. I know, I still look crazy, just stay with me, okay? I'm gonna set it with like a light brown color. Try not to go too dark. And just really pack it in there. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is she doing? So now that I've kind of set that rough draft of my brow, I'm gonna go in with a angled brush and my concealer and really achieve that brow shape that I want. So So again, it should start right here. Went a little too crazy drawing this on, but it's okay. Then up top. Oh my god, so much better. See the difference? And then I'm just gonna blend out the concealer outward, top. This eyebrow is not bad at all. Okay, so I have like the general shape down. Ideally, again, you want it to start by your nostril, and then you want the arch to start kind of at this angle right here, you see? And then the tail of the brow should kind of match up with the outside corner of your eye, see? And then we're gonna blend the front of the brow with your finger, so it's not so harsh. We're gonna get a little detailed with the brows. I'm gonna take this micro tip brown eyeliner, and we're gonna do some hair strokes in the brows. So remember, it should start kind of right here. So again, this is a general idea of where it should start. I need like a little bit of an arch. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. Oh my god, why am I out of breath? Like I just ran a marathon. Ah, that is embarrassing. Okay, let me just do the other side. The brow strokes adds a little bit of realism to it with the little hair strokes. It's kind of fun. I know Valentina really popularized this, and I just thought it looked good on me too, so why not? They might look kind of crazy up close, but drag makeup is meant to be seen from afar. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with these, but I'm just gonna go in with my concealer brush again and just kind of clean up the edges as best as I can. Oh my god, it's getting hot in here. And because the concealer that I'm using is like pretty white, when I set it, it'll really make it pop. I mean, they look pretty good to me. All right, let me just go back with my brush that I used for my crease. I kind of just blend it back up into the eyebrow. Just kind of reestablish that shape again, slightly. So before we finish the rest of our eye, let's put some eyeliner on. So I like to use like a very like fine tip eyeliner to do this. It doesn't even matter if your eyeliner is perfect if you're wearing a big lash over it. Okay, but when we get to here, we're gonna take black eyeshadow. Just a little bit, and we're gonna set it. See, now it looks like less harsh. Perfect. All right, now let's do the other eye. I brought that liquid liner and put it on my waterline on the bottom to kind of really intensify it. Anytime you put something wet on your face, you want to set it with powder. Just gonna blend the liquid liner into the shadow. Okay. And then the waterline, like gently blend down. Now we gotta finish the rest of it. So we're gonna set the concealer that we put under the brow bone with an off-white eyeshadow, so it'll really make it pop. Oh my god, I'm actually really happy with this eyebrow. The drag gods are listening to me today. Okay, so then we're gonna go back into that crease with another color. This is more of like kind of a warmish brown. Put it on top of that crease that we already established. Ooh, yes, see? Kind of blend it out. Yes, oh my god, I live. And if it's a little too harsh, just blend it out. Oh my god, I'm legit like catching my breath. I don't know why. This is so embarrassing. Okay, oh my god, it looks so good. All right, now the other side. Okay, now we're gonna make it really pop. So we're gonna take this like really pigmented eyeshadow, and we're just gonna add just a little bit, like a tiny drop. I just wanna sweep it under the brow bone. Ooh, yeah. See, it's much more like brighter than this side. Now if you feel like you put a little too much, just go back with your brush that you use for your crease and just kind of blend it back out. Oh my god, how long did that take me? How much time has passed? Normally, like I'm on like the 2-hour mark already at this point. So I'm like really impressed. Oh my god, I have so much free time now. I don't know what to do with it. All right, so I think I'm pretty happy with the eyes. Lashes don't go on yet. I like to save that for the end, because to me, that's when like the fantasy really comes to life. But now, let's do the rest of my face. And I'm just taking a makeup wipe right now. Or like a baby wipe will work too. Now I have a clean slate, so now let's start with concealer. So even though I don't grow that much facial hair, and especially if you're like my skin tone, you wanna use something that's more like a peach colored concealer. So I'm just gonna take a bit of this concealer and put it anywhere that I have like blue undertone. So like, I have like kind of bad bags right here. Ooh, I put a little too much on my finger, but that's okay. We'll make it work. And I'm trying really hard not to like cover up the work that I already did. See, like this side was the perfect amount. This is a little too much. My sideburn area. And we're just gonna stamp it on with like your finger. Or you can use a makeup sponge too if you want. But I think sometimes your fingers are the best makeup tools. Especially like if you're on a budget and you can't buy any more makeup sponges or whatnot, like just use your finger, they're free. And then you're gonna take like a big powder brush like this and just lightly dip it into your powder. Like, not that much powder, like that much. You're just gonna set it lightly. just so it doesn't smudge when you put your foundation over it. You can still kind of see like my blue undertones, but as soon as you put the foundation over it, it'll disappear. So now that the concealer is set, we're gonna go with our foundation. So I'm kind of old school in a sense that like, I like my foundation to be very thick and heavy. So we're just gonna apply this thick ass foundation anywhere we need like the full coverage, usually like the bottom half of your face. And don't be afraid to like get in there. And then for the most part, you're gonna take your makeup sponge and kind of just stamp it on, making sure you don't erase anything that you've worked on. And then my outfit today is pretty revealing. So if any part of your body is gonna be showing, you wanna make sure you bring your foundation to that area as well, including the ears, but my wig is pretty big, so it's gonna be covered. And with your makeup sponge, you always just wanna like stamp it on, but if you're really in a rush, you can drag it if you need to. Like right now, I'm just gonna drag it. So now that we put the base foundation on, for my forehead, I'm gonna use a liquid foundation. So take a little bit of the foundation, put it on your makeup sponge. That should be good. Oh my God, this feels so much lighter and better. I know it's not like my exact skin tone, but I'm gonna be putting so much more shit on top, it won't even matter. I'm actually really proud of myself right now. I've never done my makeup this fast. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let me fix this chair. See, now I'm like really feeling the fantasy. I'm like getting into it now. So I like to do everything in creams first. So I put like my cream foundation down, liquid on the forehead. So now we're gonna highlight. You wanna highlight like certain points of your face. So like your chin. I have a butt chin and I hate my butt chin in drag. So like I always make sure I highlight like on top of it. I don't want that to like stand out. Then you wanna highlight right here, above your cupid's bow, under the eye. And be very careful about like where you put it. Make sure you have enough space to blend it out. The bridge of the nose, forehead. In general, you want to keep the center of your face like the brightest. So you see how I'm blending it out. I'm just gonna go in. So I'm like barely blending in the cream into the kind of eyeshadow, just barely. So when I highlight my nose, I only like to highlight like this portion, like the bridge. I know some queens like to go like all the way up, but I always feel like it looks like a martini glass in the end. And I don't like that. I want everything in my face to look like shorter and smaller. So that's why I only highlight right here, so that way like my nose looks like this short. So we're gonna blend the forehead. Oh my God. So you can already kind of see like those dimensions, right? Like it's the brightest, like right here. But let's take it up a notch. I like the highlight under my eye to be the brightest. So I'll take like a lighter concealer and just put it like in the center right here, just to give it that extra like oomph. I'm gonna blend it out. Step back and see where I'm at. Okay. So, oh my God, I'm like bright. Like who needs to pay your light bill when you have a highlight this bright? So now contouring. So now that we just finished putting the base foundation, the highlight foundation, all creams, we're gonna go with the cream contour. When you're contouring your face for like female presenting drag, you wanna make sure you contour your face like rounder and smaller. Basically kind of doing like a C shape right here. And it's gonna look sloppy at first, but it's okay. And then forehead, you're essentially making like a brown rainbow. And then your jawline. And then I mentioned how much I hate my butt chin, so you wanna hide it in the shadows. Be gone. And with anything dark that you put in your face, like do a little at a time, you can always add more. All right, so let's blend her out. I like to start at like the top of the contour and blend it down. And then like slowly blend it upwards. And this process is gonna be like a lot of layering. So it's gonna look messy and harsh at times, but in the end, it'll all be blended. And it's just really amazing how like you can change the shape of your face with just makeup. It's essentially like free plastic surgery. So I try to make sure I have like a different makeup sponge for each foundation. So like one for the base, one for the highlight, and one for the contour. And again, you kind of just want to do like a stamping motion. You don't want to drag it. See, now you're kind of creating like a new jawline now. You're trying to trick the eye into thinking that your jawline starts here and not here. Like with anything, you just play with it. See what kind of face shape you like. And again, be careful like where you place your contour. Like make sure you have enough space to blend up. Okay, so it's pretty good for now. So I'm gonna go back in with my highlight sponge again and just kind of just marry the two together. Like you want it to look like it's airbrushed on. And again, you wanna do like a C shape. Some girls like to highlight like all the way across, which is fine if that's like your preference, but I like to keep it very closed up. Like you want the highlight to be in the center. Blend out the highlight. A little more. And then I'm gonna take the makeup sponge I used for my foundation and kind of just blend out that contour. It's a little too like harsh for me right now, but already, see, like you just wanna soften it up a little bit. Like you wanna make sure your jaw contour doesn't look like a beard. But some girls like that, so to each their own. So you just dark enough so that you can see the shadow. So now we're gonna clean up the contour. So you're gonna take whatever's left on your makeup sponge used for your highlight. I like to use like the pointy side. And we're gonna carve out the cheek, okay? So like, see, already carving it out. See, like compared to this side. I kind of have like a long face. When I contour, you see like that's where my actual cheekbone is. I like to contour just a little lower than where it actually is. It'll kind of give the illusion that my face is a lot shorter than it really is. Take your sponge again and just kind of blend it out. Oh my God, okay. It looks so good already. I'm gonna start at the bottom. Okay, see, so there's 2 lines. And this is my cream contour, by the way. And the crease that we did hours ago is a good like reference point. It's to like where they should kind of meet up. All right, it's looking straight enough. Now that I kind of traced out my uppity nose, so now we're gonna blend it. All right, so you're gonna blend it outwards and like slightly into your crease, just slightly. And then I'm gonna take my favorite blending tool, my fingers. There's still like a harsh like white line. You wanna blend that out. So just blend like that line. See, like doesn't that look so much better? Like when you blend it out. I don't know what I was thinking back then. Looking like Pinocchio. So we're gonna take the sponge with our highlight on it, kind of just clean it up. Like you wanna highlight down the sides of your nose. It'll make it look really snatched in the end. Okay, so now we're basically done with all the cream contouring. Oh my God. Like I said, every time you put something wet on your face or your body, you wanna set it with powder. Find your most nasty and raggedy powder puff. Make sure there's enough powder on there. And then this is where the term beat your face comes in, okay? Like you're literally gonna beat your face, okay? Like, but remember, I'm avoiding the under eye highlight. You'll see why. Get it in there. Excuse me. Then the forehead, all right. But yeah, you wanna avoid the nose highlight too, but just go down just a little bit. And then we're gonna set the sides of our nose, just like that, okay? Just gently set it. But again, trying to avoid the under eye and the center of the nose. And then the rest of my body. You wanna make sure you set it really well so that the foundation underneath doesn't smudge. If you are a neat freak, drag is not for you. Drag is very messy. You will find powder everywhere. Behind your toilet, behind the sink. I'm feeling like a bronze goddess already. I'm like feeling it. So now we're done with the powdered color. Now we are going to take a fluffy like powder brush and just kind of brush off any excess powder. And this kind of helps blend everything together as well. And when you blend, you always want to blend in like a circular motion. I set everything with my colored powder except my under eye highlight because again, I like it to be the brightest. But you see how like the center of attention is like right here. So I'm gonna set that with a pink powder. Now if you have like a more yellowy skin tone like I do, I used to do white. It looked really ashy on my skin and that's not a cute look. We're gonna take a smaller powder puff like this, or you can use a makeup sponge. My drag mother told me this pretty pink powder will be my best friend. She was correct. Like I use this every time. See how nice this looks on my skin tone? Like even though it's pink, it's still gonna give me the brightness that I want. So we're gonna set this under eye highlight. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and just like really get in those crevices right there. And then we're gonna highlight the bridge of the nose. Didn't forget about her. I'm gonna start by contouring my nose. I like to take a flat brush like this and dip it into my contour powder and follow the line that you created earlier with your cream contour that you blended out. Then I'm gonna blend it into that crease that we did earlier a little bit. I like everything to connect and like blend in with each other. Now we're gonna blend out that highlight. So after you blend that out, I'm gonna go back with my contour brush and kind of just reestablish it again. And now we're gonna take that pink highlighter powder and kind of bake down the side of the nose. It'll help it make it look more snatched. So you can already see my nose looks so skinny already. I love it. Now let's contour the rest of the face. Oh my God, that took forever. Okay. I also learned this from my drag mother. When you contour, you want to contour mostly with blush. And since like I already did like the cream contouring in a darker color, it'll already kind of give it that depth underneath the blush. So I'm gonna take my blush brush. You want to do a circular motion and kind of start blending it out in like a C shape. And I love blush because it just really like warms your face and adds color back to your face so you don't look like a dead corpse. So again, I like it really concentrated up here and like slowly kind of blends out. When in doubt, circle it out. Okay. Okay, let's do the other side. Did I hit the 2-hour mark already? And then I like to take another blush. It's a little brighter, but I'm just gonna layer it on top. Just ever so lightly. Just a little bit. You see how I'm just like stamping it on very lightly. Yes, okay. And then I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. So we'll take that like fluffy powder brush again and just kind of like, just quickly go through it just to make sure all the colors blend it together. Okay, so now that I did the first step of contouring with my blush, I'm gonna contour with some bronzer. So you're gonna take a contour brush like this. Again, you're kind of just gonna stamp it on. It's just gonna enhance what we put down already on our face. See, like, oof, yes. And then, again, the C shape. So you're gonna blend that contour kind of down like this, just lightly. Because again, we already did the cream contour underneath, so we don't really need to do too much with the bronzer. And then in like a circular motion, I am gonna like just deepen it just a little bit, like not too much. So now I'm going to bake the rest of my face. So again, we're gonna kind of just reestablish that cheekbone. This will clean up the contour shape and highlight the chin. This area right here. Just gonna do the other side of the face. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I forgot to contour my jawline. My God. I'm not even gonna put any like more powder on my contour brush. Just use whatever is left on it to contour that jaw. See, and already, it's already like deeper. You're gonna blend down. With your contour, always blend down. And then whatever's left on your powder puff, you're gonna put some on your forehead. Right in the center, like that. So now that the powder on my face is baking, let's start on lips. So I'm doing a nude lip today. We're going to use this nude lip pencil, of course, and we're gonna start drawing the shape. So I like to start by marking where the center of the lip is gonna be. So right here. And then we're gonna start by drawing one side of the cupid's bow. Whew, okay, one side's done. Why am I out of breath? This is so embarrassing. I must be really out of shape. So one trick I like to do too is like if you smile, you know, you can kind of see if you did it evenly or not. The center should be right here, or blend it in. And then I'm gonna take a slightly darker color. It's a purple lip pencil that my drag mother actually gave me years ago. I still have it. So we're just gonna kind of deepen that like lip liner. All right, blend it down. Now that my lips are drawn, I'm gonna take my concealer again with an angled brush. And we're gonna clean it up. And if you do this, like, you can really see what a job you did on your bottom liner. Okay, so now that I'm done with my lips, I have given the powder enough time to like bake on my face, so we're gonna blend it out. And with your brush, you also wanna do like a patting motion as well, or a stamping motion, sorry. Just gonna blend out the front of this contour just a little bit. Ooh, my skin is flaking, I am sorry. No one's perfect. And then we're gonna blend out the under eye highlight. Like, see how nice and bright it is under my eye? Let me take the smaller brush and just really get in there and blend this out. See, your eyes are still nice and smoky. So after I had taken off the highlight powder, I'm going to take a highlighter that's kind of close to my skin tone. So I'm gonna take my highlighter brush, just dab it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna pack it like right, just like in the center of my face. Like just like right here. Not too much. Then I'm gonna take whatever's left on this brush and just do a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the bridge on the nose. Okay. Just a light dusting on the forehead. We're gonna blend that out with your fan brush. Okay. There you go, much better. And then when I brushed like my highlight powder off, it kind of got rid of some of the blush. So I'm gonna take my blush brush, don't put anything on there, and just fade it back in. Okay. Oh my God, almost done, you guys. Lashes. I just sanitize my hands real quick. Anytime I'm like touching my eye like that, I wanna make sure my hands are clean. So I like to use just the regular white adhesive, the one that dries clear. So I'm gonna start with my bottom lashes first. Just a thin layer. Ooh, it's on. Like even with just a bottom lash, see, like it just really changes everything. Oh my God. See, like it just looks so much more smokier in the other eye. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna put the other lash on. So now I got my bottom lashes on. Let's throw on the top, almost there. Okay, now for the other eye. This is my problem eye. This one is always like wonkier than this one, but the drag gods have been good to me so far, so let's see. So because this eye is smaller, I have to put the lash a little higher. I'm gonna give it some time to dry. Now, a trick that I like to do to make sure my lashes are like pretty even is if I just squint a little bit, like this. And if they're still standing up, I did a good job. Oh my God, we did it. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go back with my black eyeliner and like fill this area in. Because I hate when you can see your actual lash line and where you put the lash on. So I just like to fill it in with black so it kind of blends in together. Oh my God, how do I look? Jesus, okay. I'm beautiful. Ah. Now I'm gonna mascara my lashes just a little bit. I forgot to mascara my natural lashes first. Normally you wanna do that before you put on the fake lashes, but I got ahead of myself, that's okay. I like to take like a random business card, put it behind my lash. You can see I use this a lot. Ew, I know, right? And then we're gonna just mascara just a little bit. I'm gonna try to get my natural lashes, but at this point, whatever. The girls will tell you like never put me in front of a mirror. I'll just spend hours and hours looking at myself. So here's like another little trick, I guess. Like if your lash is like really heavy, I just put like a little bit of glue like behind it. It'll help it like stay up. So, like right there. And then take like the back end of your brush and just like kind of force it to stay up. We're almost there. Can I get a time check? Wait, really? I did hit 3 hours? Damn it. I really thought it was still under 3 hours. Okay. I feel like for this episode, we should have like a clock running on the side or something. Like, let's see how fast I did this. We're almost there, we're almost there. I'm not gonna do my lips just yet. So I like to set everything with a setting spray. This really refreshes you, keeps your makeup in place. Get your neck and chest, and you can spray as much as you want. And then right before your setting spray sets, take your highlighter brush, dip it into your highlighter, and apply it. The setting spray will help it kind of like pop more. So I like to smile a little bit. You see like, this is like the apple of the cheek. So I like to put it like right on top. And you want to do in like a circular motion and blend up. Because that's like the highest plane of your cheekbone. Gorgeous, right? Can you see that? Take my fan brush and kind of blend it out a little more. Blend, blend, blend. And then take your blush brush again. Don't put anything, no product on here, and just kind of blend into the highlighter. Like you want these two to like blend together, you know? Like, oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm gassy. I didn't eat anything all day. See, like look how gorgeous that looks. You smile, it just really pops, right? Like, oh my God, I love it. Take a small brush like this, into your highlighter, and we're just gonna put the tip of the nose, and then like right between the eyes. I like to use a cream lipstick for my nude lip. Fill in the lips. I like to use this pinkish lip gloss on top. It'll help blend the lip liner as well. And look how gorgeous this looks on top. Oh my God, it looks so glossy and plump. I love it. One last step, I promise. So obviously the House of Hall is known for their great shoulders and clavicles. So we're gonna highlight these bitches. Get your setting spray, spritz some on your highlighter brush. Oh my God, yes. Do you see that? Just like glistening. Ah! Like opening a portal to another dimension or something. Like elongate the neck a little bit. Oh my God, I did it! Ah! Like, this is record time for me, okay? So I am going to get dressed in my original Bob Mackie outfit and show you the final look. Well, thank you all so much for following me on this makeup journey. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Kahmora Hall. All right, so what was like my total time? Was it 4 hours? Oh, thank God.
Look over here, the Drag Race YouTube channel is always bringing amazing content, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing.